Hello, my family. Unakabo again. Welcome to Sherix Broadcast Network, the place where we bring Africa live to whosoever you day around the globe. Of course, today again another day where we get a special program now, so we'll get for bring come to una. Of course, to all the women them where they watch Sherix Broadcast Network from around the globe, we want to say happy Valentine's to you wherever you are. Of course, we hope say this Valentine go bring you good memories, go bring you joy, and of course, you significant other go able for elevate you whosoever you day. Of course, this is not the term we they show to women them for say we like them for say we appreciate them for everything what they do for we demand them and for we communities them. So in fact, now that make today, we decide for get a special guest now, so we get for talk to we now one part with sisters them where they do very well now Sierra Leone. We get for talk to today specifically about waiting they do in the country. But before that, of course, when I know say late Dr. Martin Mada Salia we been go na Sierra Leone go help with the Ebola crisis, been get for loss in life. But why is a day alive? Talk the way been talk way that talk they resonate with some of us here. And of course that talk they been talk say any small corner who say you find yourself waiting you they do na that corner they for brighten that corner. If you're not doctor, what they do na your area for brighten that your area there. You're not engineer, you're not teacher, you're not nurse, or you're not somebody who just from the goodness of your heart you want for help the community. Waiting you they do na your corner. So in fact that's now with inspiration, and that now with motivation, and that make way we get for talk to Umu today. But before we actually talk to Umu, we want for bring come that very talk the way Dr. Mada Salia been talk, and so stick around.
He was really talented. He's a doctor with a difference. Yes, it's going to take some time to set it, to bring the hospital back to its glorious days. It's going to take some time.
Oh, the late Dr. Martin Salia, may his soul rest in perfect peace. He had passion for the job. He wanted this hospital to be the best in this country. He wanted to be see this hospital as the center of excellence in this country.
We need to check each and every individual, what you are doing. What are you offering in your own small corner that you could brighten that corner? How are you contributing in one way or the other to promote this place?
He is the kind of person, even a potter that is working in.
All right, of course, my family that now Dr. Martin Mada Salia, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Of course, on the screen now, we see we own sister, we now Miss Umu Pyne. We talk to her today live from Norway. Of course, that cold place today. Now they but it's still they help with people them, you know. So today we talk to her live on waiting they do for the people of Sierra Leone. Hello, Umu. How you do today?
Good afternoon, Ibrahim. I do fine. How you say?
I do okay. Of course, now a delight to we for talk to you today. We want for first of all tell you plenty thank you for where you been on the follow you been on the watch which with the broadcast now Sherix Broadcast Network, and through that one day you take the step for able for contact with for let's talk about what they do now your country. Of course, we are very much impressed by what they do now Sierra Leone. Now they will all come out. And of course, like how Dr. Martin Mada Salia say, whichever corner you find yourself, what they do now that corner day, you know. So now that we talk about today. So before we actually talk about Salon Umu, tell us more about Norway. How they call you and how they deal with that?
The cold is too much.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah, the snow don't come too much this year.
Right.
I think around my house I get over 1.5 meters snow day.
Wow.
Yeah, the place
that's so
is very
much.
cold, yeah.
So time can kind of Norway where one can get like summer, so we no snow, no the kind of place can warm when they enjoy when I say.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well, now from the ending of April.
Uh-huh.
From April to August, we'll not get snow at all. But from September now,
Right.
up to April, they get snow back.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, you know, we hope so you go stay safe. We say the under. But let me talk about what you they do. Naturally, of course, we are very much impressed by what you they do. You are the founder of Women in Development. Do you tell we family and small but this organization? How what make you former?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me to this program. First, I want to say thank you to you because you really don't focus this program to all the women at the world, and especially Sierra Leone women them, for which we advance happy Valentine's Day. Thank you very much for that.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this program actually I formed because I really try for make a lift up me company women them, especially the grassroots women them, and the young girls then. What happened during the late 80s, I been work for Care International. So I been cover Moyamba district, Tonkolili district and Bombadi district. But I find out say Moyamba district get 14 children them, and one of the children then they were poverty be the really show they, and education are almost zero at that time. Then they get primary schools them. But by the time they became the class 6, whether 13 or 14 years, when they come back, you go meet something, they don't get into marriage. And just imagine, they get 13-year-old picking married to 45-year-old man or 50-year-old man. So I find out for say education be really down at that area there. So now I decide for say, well, this I try for bring education kind of this chiefdom. So now that inspire me actually.
Okay, so now your interest for bring education now your area now that inspire you for do this. Now, who say they provide these services as specifically in Sierra Leone?
Now Moyamba district. Now one of the chiefdoms them way named Rebi Chiefdom. Or the headquarters town at Bradford.
Okay. And so now this area you born, you get any family connections in this area?
Now Moyamba town abom.
Okay, Moyamba town. Okay. So what did make you decide for choose this specific, place who say they do this?
As I say, during the late 80s, when I work for Care International, I been cover Moyamba district, Tonkolili and Bombali district. I found out for say Moyamba district now one of the poorest districts in the country, especially Rebi Chiefdom. Now the education be lack very much.
Okay. So that will be chief that you choose and because education be lack there. Okay.
Yes.
And so I mean, look at some of the pictures the way you sent to we get for can share and just now with viewers the made see. I really became very passionate about what they do because what they do na Sherix Broadcast Network now the same kind of thing you do, even though you do on a different level. So tell me small about the name where you give the school.
Yeah, the name of the town side na Norway. Because when I come Norway during the early 90s and I get this educational passion inside me for make I help the youths in that area there. So when I come Norway, at least further my studies, do education back, that I begin for teach na one school na Norway. So I decide for tell me company teachers and the staff about Usa Komot. After the war is still less Sierra Leone, and I tell them say I go out for me they assist me for make promote education in that area there. And the Norwegian people they give too much, I give it people them. So they all embrace the idea. And not to the school number why they teach. So I decide for take the campaign at all the other schools them na the town side. So all the upper secondary schools them they embrace the idea. Don't when the war done 2002. Now the Norwegians they say well the best thing we want for go down there for go see this place here. So 2004 3 upper secondary school people there with one of the teacher go down with me in Sierra Leone they go look this place. So from that time the project starts. But I get the project in women in development because now women they really have been try for focus on because we use them, the girls them, they therefore become women one fine day. The problem is that the children and the pikin and be the born pikin when they all 13 years of age. You go see for say pikin, the get pikin. So I been try for make I go promote education so that when them 10 go reach for born pikin after the age of 18, when they go done secondary school or college, at least they go done mature for that. So now they all make a decide for make I go focus on the youth, women, girls, and for elevate poverty.
Right. And so that place, the town who side in Norway, then called it Lillehammer. Is it
Lillehammer?
Lillehammer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that now the name that one they did at the school.
Yeah. So as I said that Norwegian people then are giving people them. So even the mayor of the town, the whole town embraced the project. So the mayor of the town decided say, well, with the people they say, well, the best if I for me we give the school a name Lillehammer. So they made the school name Lillehammer.
Okay.
Secondary school.
Wow, that is really good. You know, these are some of the things. And so far, the school, now you begin up from foundation up, or there was an existing school, you just go and enhance them. How you doing?
Now be a very thick forest in the place.
Wow.
Lower Ribi comprised of 13,500 people, the population at that time during 1990. 65 small villages then. So I talked to the chiefs then at the area. I say, well, another one for do. So they allocate a site, give me when I be thick forest. So now me everything go for till the land, everything do by hand. Transportation from Freetown, car with workers and from Freetown, all building materials provided from Freetown. So now very new area, now fresh area.
Okay, so now you begin up from foundation going up.
Yes, of course.
So how about the teachers, the way they teach in a school? Now the school, you did get any help from government, or now you they pay them directly?
I know they get help from government. Everything they come up from the project, now me they pay them directly.
So the school, not to government assisted school, this is not private school.
Not at all, not to government assisted school. Well, actually, I don't want for call a private school. I just want for call a community school. Because for the community, really, I provide the school. Okay,
but you would have don't make any application to the Ministry of Education, at least for me to incorporate the school into the system, so then would they at least help you with paying teachers?
Well, I don't make application to the government, but now for me, they recognize the school for say the school then at the country, because I not go run the school like that if the government don't know about it. So the education office in Mayamba know about the school, and even the head office in Freetown. The school is recognized by the government. Now a community school, I not ask them for any assistance for pay the teachers then. The schools established 2006, and from that day up to now, the teachers and I made it pay them. I don't provide employment for over 40 teachers then. Where they come, where they want to improve themselves, and go back to college and improve themselves. But the staff, as it is now 15 staff I get, and they all get salary from the first month to they begin work.
Wow.
And all the teachers are qualified teachers in.
Wow. And so yeah, I talked to one party teachers that were teaching at his school, Augustine, in Maryland. He was very, you know, on the way begin for praise, you know, one for get off the phone, you know. He talk. I said, Augustine, I said, Mrs. say don't talk to him more. I know, I believe what he talk. So Umu, you know, tell me about this. So you didn't feel any burden because of the fact that you they help the student and at the school, you they help with logistics for the school. They at the same time you they pay the teachers them. How you they generate the revenue for able to do that?
Well, I did one by asking my friends, and I also know Norway, the Norwegians, and from since early 2000, why we don't tell them about that project. So every year I just renew me request. The all seminars and different schools them now the town and around. So almost every youth now Lillehammer or around Lillehammer know about Sierra Leone and know about the education system in Sierra Leone, and they know about that school. So now a continuous basis of income generating, going to them, asking them kindly all the time since 2004.
Wow. And you know, you can provide evidences either in photos or videos for me to see actually waiting they go on at the ground. Is that true?
Yes, of course, but not all down there. They even take them down there. They don't go down there several times to go visit the school.
Okay. So you don't get any volunteers from Norway for go down there and actually help with teaching or for do certain things and they like during summer vacation?
Well, not really.
Okay. So maybe that would be the next thing. And so if you don't contact government, the Ministry of Education and know about the school, they don't take any step for going at the school, at least for do inspection, see what they do, and they don't say anything back to you with regards waiting at the impression?
Yeah, all the time. Then they really present for that. Ministry of Education, they're very much into that school. Then they even go say that they go give training to the teachers then, at least for renew them, refresh them. Their ability. And not about saying about education office, not about that school. Even nurses know about the school. We pay nurses. Yeah.
So waiting at the hold up, waiting I can tell you why they not incorporate the school into the educational system of the country, with regards to actually paying the teachers at least.
Well, all thing I can say is it take time. But the other thing is that the school not be get any examination center. So anytime when the picking and for them beke, pass again for move them to Waterloo and get them there for 2 weeks and provide lodging and feeding for them. So I don't apply to West Africa Examinations Council for me. Them will give me a code where they on the virginal for me. Then give me the code so at the beginning will begin for sit at the school compound because I get all the facilities them at the compound. Right.
So, waiting at your own personal impression of the fact that you as a Sierra Leonean, you don't go now with man and country, you get the passion for do this kind of thing at your country, they don't help you, you don't do them, you don't go establish the school from foundation going up to Usaide now for all these years, but you don't see really like the government, at least they help you with only the teachers. I go do everything else, but do you want to pay the teachers? As a Sierra Leonean, how do you feel about that?
Well, really, I don't want to put the blame on anybody because maybe don't take up that day for say I want for build upon the educational background of the youth at the area. I not just want for put the blame on the government or anybody. Make we just go as how they go. Sometimes they all not be don't know about me, but sometimes this program come on as they go know about me. So
yeah. Well, Umu, we will kill for talk through, because here I am sitting here and I think about the fact say if me na be Minister of Education at Sierra Leone, I don't see a sister. Because the reason why you do this, I know say you think about the future of the country. Not only the people na Ribi Chiefdom, but then picking away you don't provide this opportunity for where then they go to this school, where then they land there. You never know, maybe a president will come out of there. Or somebody will go help other people there. So when I see you, they do stuff like this, I go want for jump on it and help you one thing. But I still say you are not frustrated by the fact that they get the kind of help you want. But we understand that. And you don't want to blame anybody anyway.
Yeah, but actually, if we can start about that question you asked me, more just start first from the honorable in the area. If the honorable really get interest about this school bill, I don't before we go up na the government level na head office na Freetown. So na make I say I don't want to talk too much because if the honorable say na the area not even sabi myself or not sabi myself or not even go to the school compound, so na make I don't want to comment on that at all. Okay. I just want to reserve my opinion.
Right. Well, we get for change salo, and by that way there, when they brighten your own small corner, at least we get for recognize what you do. But we really want to appreciate you for what you do. So, what's in at the graduation rate since established this school? Pekine don't graduate from there. Waiting at the success level.
Yeah, very good. The point about this is that the school starts 2006 to 2007 academic year. From that 10 day, we during the Ebola term we just removed that 2 years. But I don't get over 500 people is what they don't go through that school day. What they don't go through JSS.
Okay. So go ahead.
Don't after that will not be get SS at all. So then be further than SS now Waterloo or 4 mile. So I get over 300 who don't done the SS. We don't go through SS. Though I get over 100 who do nursing, some of them do teaching. They're not gonna teach in institutions like FTC, some of them don't go meet Magaido. I guess some of them do the FBC as well.
Okay. So up to this moment, you don't get the SSS yet. Now just junior secondary school is stop first.
Well, I don't get the SS. Now I get SS2.
Okay, so you get SS2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's good. Oh my God, I can't believe. Umu, you are doing very well in that area. And so, so how often you can travel for go na the place na Sierra Leone for monitor with the apple?
About 4 or 5 times a year. I just commoded 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So
yeah.
na the ground the principal of the school, apart from the principal of the school and the immediate administration, you get other people that are the community we put tamper and wait till they do so.
Yes, of course. We get a lot of board members and we get the parents head when a community member and the section chief. The chief, they're all at the area. Then they're all in the school. They all get knowledge about what happen at the school. Because as I say, during the late 80s, by the time the 13 or 14 years, you don't see sometimes the beginning gap became don't get belly, the boy became don't drop out. But even the community said they help for monitor. Then all they take Hawa Kamara at the age of 14, they go give for the say we hold 55 years. The community said they try for control landing. That don't they in place. So the community very well involved.
Okay.
That you be trying for talk about the principal. So I just want to say to you proudly that the principal of the school is a female teacher. A female.
Okay.
I get 4 female teachers in the staff. Don't the rest now men. Don't I even employ disabled teachers themselves because I want for CC give work to all sets of people in Australia.
Okay, that's good. So the pay where they pay the teachers that it commensurate to the qualifications we get and the government rate, right? Is that?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Nobody really gets below 500,000 at least. They get the salary way equivalent to the government salary.
Okay.
Don't not so that number alone. Because the village, the school center a village, I decided for building staff quarter all for the staff them. So the staff then get staff quarters.
Wow. So the staff then gets staff quarters as well.
Yes, of course.
So we can really say most of the teachers the way they teach in our schools in Sierra Leone, it can take a couple of months, they're not getting in salary. So is that what you are doing too, or you they pay you on them?
Not to say I don't say the first month where any teacher they start for work, they get salary immediately. Yeah, say the school year they start in September. As soon as September and every teacher will start to get salary immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. That's good. That's good. So I know say plenty teachers and they now they want gonna be chief for teaching at your school.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you can get in kind comments then like people that they express interest say they want for good teaching at your school.
Yeah, I get a lot of them with the list.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going for replace any teacher. I'm not ready for going because they all qualify. Although some of them you want for bill more on the education, some of them get HTC, they get BA, some of them you want for go FBC for go do degree course or IPAM, so they can go there and replace them.
Right. So wow, that is really good. That is good. So what they do now the school they I know say the people that way they help you for do all of this, they very appreciate what they do.
Yes.
That's good. So let's talk about the syllabus, the way that they use the school curriculum and all of that. I know say Sierra Leone and the Ministry of Education get curriculum and syllabus the way that they use for teaching at the country. Is that what you are using?
Yes, of course. As I say, Ministry of Education and Mayamba they come now and again for refresh the memories of the teachers then. Okay. So now the syllabus now they use the syllabus of Sierra Leone. Yeah.
You add any small recipe inside it from the Norwegian education for me and get that small flavor for say, this school is being supported by Norway and so therefore when I teach small thing we feel like a Norway the education, you add something like that.
Well, yes, of course. The the Pekin them know very much about Norway, about the Norwegian system, about the Norwegian weather, the snow, everything. They know very much about what they happen, and with the teach the Pekin them preventive measures them and healthy ways of living. Although yes, the teach and other schools in Australia, but yeah, we'll get all that to incorporate into the school system there.
So you get any like systems that saying their schools then at the first world they are using technology more. You get any technology where they use the either you show them videos, projectors, computer lab, then kind of thing, and you get any kind of amenities in there.
Yeah, we get computer what the Pekin they learn about. Don't at least we get television. They don't. Then they learn them some technologies and yeah.
Okay,
we need to get more computers then for the school. Yeah.
Okay, so personally, as a person, I know say you get your own family, you get your own life for live, but you don't decide for do this. I know say it's a huge responsibility. But how you they feel personally that you they do this kind of thing? Which personal satisfaction will you get?
Oh, that I'm not going for measure. I'm just for see no more the girl child now that area the way don't go school where then they educate the people then back. Just waiting Boku Pikin don't go through that school. Where they see them. That now one of the things and the way they make they feel happy all the time. Because just imagine now you can go Wasale, you can go Freetown, you can go Boy, you must meet somebody who don't go through that school. When say go be very proud of the school. And again, I just want to add this one say when I see say that the people that talk about more of educating people, especially like waiting the car person as during political time. Like down at that place, they don't need for go educate people they say because people they know a lot of things really happen at the political atmosphere now. Because they picking them, then they learn a lot of civics, that they come back now home, then they can tell the people them about what's in the happen. Yeah, they picking they know all the candidates them, they know all the parties them, they know all waiting for them. In fact, the most funny thing, the community members them, candidate no go and go say I want call meeting. Then he say hey, no can life away because that woman don't can be last school. You don't make we don't know boku about this country. Because they didn't talk for say a lot of illiterate that then as so you know they know wait to sign for tick the paper. No, but not down there. Right.
Right, definitely. We all get for contribute in different ways there for educate with people. So, you get any ambition for going to politics, and
Ibrahim.
Let us not talk about Andy right now.
Well, the point about it is that waiting na the most burning issue now for many people to become educated na Sierra Leone. I don't mind for the education aside if actually they pick on me because the grassroots level now them really me focus on. So at least I get a lot of knowledge about that. So from since year 2000 to now, I don't depend over so many years.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. If they ask me sometime, I might.
Well, because the reason for asking is not to because somebody like you they live a good right now. We say you get your motocar, the food where they eat, they ever tire Panam. You got able for take care of your immediate family. But somebody like you don't take this extra efforts without anybody helping you. You put your own resources, your energy, and everything. You do them. So if somebody like you become a leader in Sierra Leone, me no say they become a leader just for siphon or for do bad things. You did do them from your heart, because you are already doing it without even being in leadership position, right? So now that make way I ask that question there, So I know say right now we don't go through 10 years of APC rule in the country. I know we're not to go deep into politics, I know say like for talk about Andy, but at least there moments here now a time for we're able to reflect on the country which I were all born, right? Waiting you think about the fact say, I'm not say if you get citizenship in another country, you not go right for let you be president of the country at least, but all the other positions there. You feel say a just or a right for let people then prevent Sierra Leoneans the way they abroad, we don't become citizens of other countries, for say may they not go at all and participate in the development of the country. What do you think about that?
Well, I not feel so actually because as you say, I not really the one for go too much into politics, but it's also not too much of politics. They deal with we all as individual then or as a group of people. I feel say because like what I don't do so now, I don't do it because na Sierra Leone born. So I not feel them for prevent we for make we not go there for go join into politics at all. Because if they're not the preventive for more go help the country, they're not for preventive for more join politics.
Right.
So I don't feel too good about it at all because we contribute a lot to the country.
Right.
We all now all in at the government. We not want our government for do something. We all supposed to do. Like what I don't do so na my own small corner.
Yes.
So I feel say them for look into this back and try for see what it for happen because a lot of we contribute to the country in development.
And so Umu, like right now, if you're a citizen of Norway, with all these good things what they do, if you go run for position as Sierra Leone, then they say you get for denounce your citizenship in Norway. If you denounce that citizenship in Norway, that's go make your heart change about what you want to do for your community?
Not at all.
Right, you know.
Not Sierra Leone born. So I no go, my heart no go change at all. Now the more stuff I will get zeal for continue because I get more zeal for continue. I just want to see more other grassroots women, then more girls than at the villages them develop like how my own girls they don't develop in that area of the country. So I no go, my heart no go change at all. I'm very proud of Sierra Leone. Exactly.
So that means if you're not a Sierra Leonean, you get bad intentions for the country. Denouncing your citizenship not get for make you change that bad intention for the country. Just like you get good intentions, your denouncing your citizenship is not gonna change waiting you plan for your country. Right.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm proud of Sierra Leone. You not see me flag behind me, green, white, and blue.
Right. That's good. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm proud of Sierra Leone.
Yes.
So I'm ready for do more for the country actually.
Yes. Yeah. So when you can go back, the Pekin way they provide this happier to how they can receive you, like where you can go back.
Oh, then they are not. It's not easy for me to tell you how because it's too much. Then he's so glad they say, "Mama don't come, Mama don't come." The people not even stop self at the compound. They all don't come on at the classroom. There.
Yes, I can imagine that, right? You know. Oh my God! So they all they come on a class for can see you.
Not to come on, they all they don't come with me.
You know, which time they go back na salon though? You get plan for go? You get plan for go soon?
Yeah, for make us say out now na this.
Because I want go. I want meet up with the tell where you did it. So I go able for cover you na that school day.
Well, that we go talk about.
Okay, we'll go talk about that. Not a problem.
Off camera.
Yeah, off camera, no problem. Because I one day na Ruby Chiefdom, you know, Sherix Broadcast Network will cover you and how the Pekin they receive you. You know, this is really impressive. I mean, if we only get, you know, about 200 of your kind, can you imagine how Sierra Leone go there? So, waiting that you message to other women them, where they all over the world, where, you know, waiting that you message to them about how for help that country.
Well, actually, we all get with different abilities and we all get what we focus on. But as I say, you really find for make if we get the chance, make we really try for help with sisters them, with picking them, with auntie them, with mama them. At least then they say government, but we no go left all thinking the government. Even from all put hand and make salon go before. Yeah.
Right. So in whichever way we go able for do that one day, your message on this day, even though we know say Valentine's is on February 14, but we not today will begin with celebration. So on this day of Valentine, we don't devote our broadcast to all the Sierra Leone women around the globe. So you happen for be one where they talk to a very successful person where they do well in the country. We want to tell you plenty thank you for what you do. And of course, you don't inspire. We all, we just go tell you for let you think about doing more if you get the opportunity. You don't begin up from a secondary school. So all them beginning now where they graduate, maybe they get for look up to going to college. So they look forward to that, Umu. You know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time and efforts, and that you know, you get any last word where you go on for say?
Yes, actually, I just want to talk about the feeding program because the pikin and they get food 3 times a week, hot food.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I provide transportation again for them because then they work about 3 to 2-3 hours from their villages for Canada school. So that's I provide transportation for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to thank you for where you focus this program to we the women of Sierra Leone.
Yes.
And around the world.
Yes.
For the upcoming Valentine Day on the 14th.
Right.
And as I say no more, I just want for encourage me company women for make we try for help together.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, so we appreciate you so much. I know say you did do plenty good there. In fact, I not been thinking about that side for the food, you know. I know say you get things the way you do, they are in pockets. But you know, next time we'll go cover everything. But we thank you very much. We wish you success. We wish you the best of everything. And happy Valentine's once more.
Thank you.
All right.